I love how we both answered the question yes, too. Are you fighting more with your family? I don't even have a family at home. I have a cat.
I've never really resonated with a sentence as much as that, though. So I'm really anxious to hear the tips that she has
Look
for us.
who's joining me today, Melissa Cole.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
It was so icy when I left my house this morning. I nearly
terrible.
fell down my whole walkway.
Yeah, it was terrible. So just be really careful. Well, obviously, the weather has taken a turn for the better, but more snow is in the forecast. Snow this time coming Thursday into Friday.
I know. I was looking at the models before we came on.
It's great. So who's running the weather department? Mark is. So just in case Mark and Bruce are there, just don't worry. Melissa and I are out here. We're doing the show, which is great. Hey, I looked in the mirror today and I said, you know what I said? Oh my God, it's Fat Tuesday again. Tomorrow will be Fat Wednesday, and then Fat Thursday.
Well, it's a problem many people are having during the pandemic. But if you want a reason to celebrate today and maybe eat a little more than normal, it's Fat Tuesday.
No, I didn't
actual
realize
Fat Tuesday.
Punchkis are eaten on Thursdays before Fat Tuesday.
I thought today was the day.
Me too. That's what I thought.
But last Thursday was Fat Thursday, so if you wanted Punchkis, you should have had them last week. But they're probably still making them today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go to New Britain, get some Punchkis. And this is really cool. They're doing something very different. They're not going to be doing the big parades this year, but they're having the house floats, which is really incredible. So that the people who own the houses down in the Bourbon Street area, I think it's Bourbon Street area. Anyway, they actually decorated their homes, and people are driving by the homes
instead of going to the parade. So this is what it would look like in past years.
People
crowded everywhere. But I think this year, obviously because of COVID, and last year's celebrations actually was one of the reasons why they think New Orleans was one of the hot spots.
One of the hot spots.
So this year you won't be able to celebrate like past years, but you can drive by and see some of the amazing floats, which would be pretty cool.
Which is really cool. So happy tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. You gonna give anything up?
I don't usually. I mean, I think about it, and then I actually don't usually do it. Are you?
I'm going to try and do cake and dessert.
Cake and dessert.
Yeah, I try it every year.
Okay.
Sometimes it works. Most times it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But that little religious impetus, it just gives you that little.
Yes, it helps with the willpower. So good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, we are talking about. Are we going to see the house floats? Do we have the house floats, Jamie? I don't know if we do. If not, we'll just move on. There they are.
Oh wow.
Look at how beautiful these houses are decorated.
So some people hired professional artists to do it, and some people just did it themselves. That's
Feed
cool.
me. It looks like Feed Me.
Venus flytrap?
Yeah, like a Venus flytrap, absolutely. So then the cars drive by, and you get to look at the beautiful homes, and the people have really gone out and decorated, and it looks fantastic. So
St. Charles Street.
St. Charles Street, thank you.
Have you been to New Orleans?
I've never been to New Orleans.
I went one time. It was amazing.
It was amazing? Yeah.
Not for Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Just to go
No, I've
there.
never been to New Orleans, non-Mardi Gras or Mardi Gras. So
it's beautiful.
And
yeah,
Jamie,
it's a
our
beautiful
producer,
city.
is saying best city ever. So, all right, you and I are both a little bit in the St. Patrick's Day is coming around again with the Dropkick Murphys.
Apparently, they are a very famous St. Patrick's band out of Boston, which I hadn't heard of.
I'm not really familiar with them, but they're going to be doing another worldwide simulcast concert. So this is Dropkick Murphys St. Patrick's Day Stream 2021.
Still locked down.
Yes.
And so it's going to be airing on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th at 7 p.m. So if you want to get into the St. Patty's Day spirit, you can turn that on and enjoy some fun music.
The Dropkick Murphys. Apparently, they're very popular.
Now, I'm very excited about this next story.
Yes.
McDonald's is bringing back one of its classics a little bit early.
Yes.
The Shamrock Shake is now available at participating locations.
Yes.
And if you want to try something a little different, you can try the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry.
Look at that.
That was debuted last year.
Isn't that
both
beautiful?
Sound good to me.
And I didn't realize that. It was created, the Shamrock Shake has been around since 1967 when a McDonald's owner in Connecticut came up with the treat.
So we can thank that man right here in Connecticut.
Right here in Connecticut, 1967.
Now, I haven't had one of these shakes in probably about 25 years, but this year I'm going to get it. My kids have really taken a liking to fast food during quarantine.
Oh, they have.
So, yes, they're into the nuggets.
Is it a minty taste?
It's like a sweet minty taste, I think.
Sweet minty taste? Okay,
yeah.
The Shamrock Shake is a sweet minty taste. All right, well, we'll have to see. I might have to run out and get one myself.
Yeah.
All right, in celebration of NASA's new Mars rover landing on Thursday, Krispy Kreme, which I think there's one location in Mohegan Sun.
Yeah, I think that's the only one in Connecticut.
They're offering a special edition donut.
Yeah, it's the caramel and chocolate cream donut. It's filled with that, topped with a swirl to make it resemble the red planet.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
So
How
cool.
cool is that?
So you can get one for free if you did this campaign coming
Yep.
up with the name for
You
it.
submitted your names.
And head to Krispy Kreme, show them proof that you filled out the form to submit the name for it, and you can get a free donut, and that is pretty awesome.
It looks delicious. I just love a good Krispy Kreme donut.
I know, hot, right out of the
Oh,
like,
right out of the
fryer.
oven, right
I
out of
know.
the fryer later. That's awesome.
All right, Bethenny Frankel.
Yeah, I'm not familiar too much with Bethenny Frankel.
Well, she was on the Real Housewives of New York. She might still be. I don't know if that show's still on. But she also launched like a skinny girl empire with skinny drinks, skinny snacks. Anyway, she's also known for real estate, and she just bought not a crazy home.
Not a crazy home.
In Greenwich.
In Greenwich. Now, don't get us wrong. It's $2.1 million, but for Bethenny Frankel,
You would think, she'd splurge a little bit more.
Yeah.
So this is a picture of it. You can see don't get me wrong.
Don't
It's a beautiful,
house.
beautiful home.
Right.
But it's not super enormous. I think it has 4-something bathrooms.
Yeah.
A 4.5.
The 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home was built in 1945.
So it probably has that beautiful New England charm inside.
She sold her New York City loft for $3.65 million and her Hamptons home for $2.28 million in early 2020. So she's got some cash to spend.
Yeah, it's under 5,000 square feet, and her daughter's Bryn is 10, and so she'll have plenty of room to run around on that property.
Oh, she does have a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, Gina Carano. She was fired from the Mandalorians. Now they're going to end her action figures too.
Which was very popular. Last year, I believe that action figure actually sold out.
Yeah.
But she made some remarks on social media, and she's not apologizing for them. So things are really not going well for her right now.
No. So she said in a statement, a spokesperson said, Gina is not currently... Anyway, so she got fired. No more dolls. And I love The Mandalorian because our next story has to do with The Mandalorian as well. It's a toy. It was named Toy of the Year, this baby Yoda.
Yes, which is adorable.
Look
at
how
it.
Cute.
And this is one of the stars of The Mandalorian. I personally have not seen this show.
I haven't either.
But it's very popular
Look
with
at
the
that.
young kids.
I want one of them.
Yeah, so it was named as the top toy of the year. And look how cute it is.
It is adorable. It giggles, it babbles, and it can wiggle its ears and raise its arms.
And after it uses up all its force, the toy closes its eyes and takes a forced nap.
How awesome is that? I want to take a forced nap.
That is adorable.
So cute. Oh, look, there's the size scale. So it's kind of cute, right?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
A little creepy, a little cute.
A little creepy, a little cute. It looks like one of the Gremlins.
Well, as you know, we've had a lot of ice, and not only here in Connecticut, but it's a lot worse in parts to our west and down to our south. And one person in Pennsylvania is really capitalizing on that by making an amazing ice sculpture right in his own yard.
Yeah, take a look at this. It's become a tourist attraction. We are taking a look. Oh, my gosh.
He takes the water hoses and sprays water up at this tree. His grandfather did this, and the result is these amazing things that freeze. Like the water freezes on the way down and causes a crazy sculpture.
And he says as long as the temperatures remain below freezing, he's going to continue to add to it. So it looks like he's got several more days of adding to it.
That is incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I would drive to see that. Look at him climbing
up
on
it. Oh my God,
it.
look at that. That's so cool. I could watch this all day. It's like Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When it freezes over, that's awesome. Good for him. All right, and we're talking about the average price of a car. What do you think it is? If you had to guess.
Like the average price of a car?
Yeah, I guess this says small.
A small car, maybe 35.
You're pretty close. $40,000.
$40,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot though for a small car.
Yeah. It says a lightweight car, I guess, as opposed to a pickup truck.
When I got my first car, which was probably 2000-ish, I got a Honda Civic. And I think it was $19,000.
Isn't that cute? You got your first car in 2000?
Yeah.
That's great.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I had just graduated collcollege, and I got my first car.
Ago.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Why? What was your first car?
My car was 1980, and it was a Plymouth Duster.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much was that?
It was free because my parents gave it to me.
Oh, that's nice.
But then I got into a head-on collision and totaled it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but everybody was fine. There was no problems.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
The car was wrecked, but I wasn't, which is grateful. Thank you. All right.
Actually, I think it was 1998 for me, as I'm thinking back.
It makes me feel a little bit better.